Junkie Radio at the UFC Fan Expo, always bringing in the big names. We're going to talk to the tarantula, Jalin Turner, UFC lightweight. How you doing, Jalin?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Doing good, my man. I got to ask you a question. Don't mess around either, all right? This is serious. Can you dunk a basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because you look like you're tall enough to do it, but let me tell you something, bro. Some MMA athletes are some of the worst athletes I've ever seen outside of MMA. Y'all can whoop some ass. No doubts about that, but some guys can't even dribble. Some guys can't throw a football. So, but you can do it.
Yeah, I can dunk a basketball. I can throw a football. I can flip a skateboard. I can do. I can't golf though. I'll tell you that.
You can't do what?
I can't golf.
What about ping pong? Can you play ping pong? You got a game? You got some game?
I'm below average of ping pong, but I could play.
Did you play other sports growing up before you got into MMA?
Yeah, I played basketball a little bit. I played a little bit of football. That was pretty much it. You know, the typical.
And then, not to beat this dead horse here, but did you watch the NBA draft a few days ago? And here's why I ask. There's some big money that gets thrown around. The free agency period starting. Some cat from the New York Knicks is got like 4 years, 5 years, $220 million guaranteed. Jalin Turner. That means if he doesn't want to play 10 games because he's injured, he still gets paid. If he blows out his knee, he still gets paid. That's crazy money. You ever feel like you maybe went the wrong path?
Man, hearing that, I mean, I might have to go back and rekindle the basketball flame, but nah, honestly, no. I'm way better a fighter than anything else I've any other sport I've been, in my opinion.
Did you get in any fights on the basketball courts when you were younger?
Nah, I only gotten like street fights.
Give us a good street fight story.
I don't have any good ones, and I'd rather not speak on them.
Why is that? We've heard about 300 of them. No one gets in trouble, I promise you. I'm not setting you up.
The last street fight I got into.
All right, but these are the rules. Spare no details. I love this shit. I mean, I live for it. So set it up good. You know, like I don't want to hear like, oh yeah, some dude I hit him and that was it. No, I mean, come on, what happened? Where were you at?
Man. I was out with my boy.
Okay.
And, you know, this was before I stopped drinking, obviously. So I was out at a club and got pretty enamored.
A lot of stories start out that way. All right, you're on the right path.
And I was taking a picture with a fan. Somebody was like, "Oh, what's up, bro?" Like, and my boy ended up like leaving the club. He was like going out, and I come out and like some dude was like saying something to him. Like I'm like what is he tripping for? I'm like, what's going on? And he's like getting in his face, and I'm like, yo, like everything's cool, like relax, you know. And then the dude started like tripping. And
was that guy aware that you were the tarantula from the UFC, or okay, he wasn't aware. All right.
Nah, he didn't know who I was. So I'm like, bro, like relax. Or what are you talking about? Like everything's cool. And then he like got in my face, and then he started like saying some gang stuff to me, and I was like, bro, like I don't care about none of that. And then he swung on me, and I was like, whoa. And then like he hit me, and then I hit him, and then his other homie came out of nowhere and like jumped on me from the side, and then like I dropped him, and then like two more people came and started jumping on me. And then like my other boys swinging on two people, so we ended up like this. I guess it became like a little 2-on, like it was like a 2-on-7. It was wild.
Yeah, like
anyway,
Batman and Robin. You ever see the old Batman and Robins? That's what they used to do.
Yeah, it was crazy. But somebody came, some like big dude came and tried to like pick me up and slam me on the ground, and then like I posted up and like I get up and I start laughing at them. I was like, "That's all you got?" And then like somebody grabbed me from the back, and then my boy came and like kicked somebody in the head. Like it was crazy. And then security or the sheriffs ended up pepper spraying the dudes and getting them off of all of us, like, and breaking it up. It was a wild night.
That is wild. 2-on-7, but it sounds like you got the best of them.
I mean, no, because I ended up breaking my hand, so I missed out on money because of that. So. Got it.
But they didn't get. Well, I guess what I meant was they didn't get you to the ground. They didn't slam you or nothing like that. No. You kept it on the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right. That was a good one. That was one of the better ones, right? Yeah. All right. All right. So let's talk about your career. Your career has been, you had a nice win streak up until you hit this recent patch. How do you think you can get back to 2020, 2022, where you're just, collecting scalps out there?
Man, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I want to just take some more time off and just light that fire again and just fine tune everything. Because honestly, I just feel like another thing that has to do with it too is like I've reached another caliber of fighters that I'm competing against. So I feel like I have to level up in a sense. And I feel like when I went on that win streak, before that I had my injury, I had a whole year layoff. Then I only fought a year, and then I had another like 10-month layoff. So I had so much time to grow and adapt. And so I was already ahead of the competition by the time I was going in front of them. So now it's like I reached a new caliber. So I want to kind of continue that, take that time off, train, get as best as I can, and then come back and start taking the scalps again.
Our sport is so full of highs and lows. Did anybody give you a good piece of advice that kind of lift you up, something that maybe you hadn't thought of before?
No, honestly, like there's nothing I really haven't thought of before. I've kind of envisioned everything that's unfolded. I would say, yeah, I feel like I've thought of everything so far. I do feel like there's something that's been missing. There's always like feeling like a piece is missing, like pre-fight ritual, warm up. Like if something is like off, like it's been a lot. And then honestly, another thing that I've actually that's helped me a lot was talking to a sports psychiatrist. That helped me a lot too. And I need to just continue to stay on that path too.
The matchmakers came to you and said, "Who do you think would make for a good matchup going forward to whatever you like?" You fought already for the UFC for a while. I kind of feel like you've kind of earned that respect to maybe call a few shots yourself. How would you? What's the scenario? Where? Who would you be?
I don't know. Like, I'll fight whoever. Like that's always been my mindset. I kind of like let my managers kind of handle those things, and yeah, like dude, I'm like the division I'm in is so deep. There's no easy fight. Everybody I fight is gonna be a tough fight. So it just, yeah, I don't pay any.
Can I tell you something, Jalin?
Yeah.
Before you answered, you kind of stared off a little, and you had a smile on your face. I know you were picturing someone, and you were on the verge of saying that name. Come on, bro, don't leave us hanging. Is there a name out there, someone you want to smoke? Run it back against someone, or is it a fresh name? But I saw a name. You went like this. You went. And then all of a sudden, you kept your composure. I'll give it up. You kept your composure, but it looked like you wanted to tell us.
I want to run back every fight. I want to fight Dan again. I want to fight Gamrot again. But I would like to fight Rafael Fiziev. I feel like that would be a good fight. Everybody's been asking me for that fight. Like the fans are like, yeah,
that'd be great.
Been asking. Everybody thinks it would be a great fight, and I do too. It'll be a good striking battle. But honestly, I was more so thinking about somebody like anyone ranked higher, like somebody like I want to fight one of the OGs. Like I don't know.
What is it about the OGs that you like?
Man, I don't know. It's just something about it. Like I just want to see what's up with them. I want to go test myself there. But obviously, it's going to be harder to get one of those fights off of a loss. But I don't know.
That's schoolyard mentality, right? Where you pick that one guy. If you take him down, the rest of the school, when you come to school on Monday, they're going to come out for him. Is that kind of how that works?
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what it is. And more so, like I just want that test. I want to see where I'm at in that regard. Another reason I'm even thinking this way is because I want to take this time off. So when I come back and they put whoever in front of me, I'm ready to just like run through.
Want to thank you for the time today. Thank you for sharing that story. And like we said, man, your fights are always really exciting. I can't wait for the next one. But yeah, get 100 first of all, and then just go on a run. Start peeling off a few wins in a row, man. Because, like I say, it doesn't matter if you're like 18-0 if no one cares about your fights or no one, cares when the next one is. And a lot of people get caught in that. Whereas you've made your mark. And so when people find out you're fighting, the rest doesn't matter. Just tell me when. You know what I mean? So I congratulate you on that, because like a lot of fighters get lost in the shuffle, but you have a following. So keep that going. Build on that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely, most definitely have to build on that.